Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Today it is beautiful. I think it's like 76, 78-ish degrees outside. I just got off of work. I fixed the girls some dinner and I came outside. So I got a package today. I've been loading up on trees, you guys. Evergreens and deciduous trees for my mixed border, and I just got 2 evergreens in that I'm super excited about. Also, I want to be working right back here in the back flower bed on the walkway. I got some big plans for the garden space. Obviously, I don't think it's all going to take place this year, but it's super exciting things to come. But let me turn you guys around and show you what came in the mail today. Okay, guys, here it is. And inside, all right, let's take them out. Here it is, you guys. Isn't it so pretty? So this is from Proven Winners. This is their it is a, sorry, my hydrangea scared me. I thought something stung me. This is a Ever Gold or Soft Serve Gold by Proven Winners. It is a evergreen tree. So this is going to go in my deciduous and mixed border privacy screen or privacy hedge that I'm planting over there. So I'm super excited about this. I have been loading up recently on trees and evergreens. Actually, it's not been recently. It's been for a little bit since the warmer weather has hit. I've been shopping online all winter long, just looking for things that I want. And I've kind of been waiting to order things because I don't really have a good place to store them. I can't put them in the garage because I'm parking in the garage. And I didn't want to keep them outside underneath the porch where I overwinter a lot of my other things. But baby, I have them now. And I have another order of evergreens that I'm waiting on as well. But anyway, let's get in on the stats on this. Let me show you guys the tag, get a little bit closer. So that's what it is. It should be a relatively small-ish size evergreen shrub. It gets to be about, I want to say like 6 to 10 feet tall, yeah, and 5 to 6 feet wide. And it's hardy zones 4 through 8, so it's pretty winter hardy. Now I am a zone 8A, but when I looked at it online, it says 8B. So I'm probably pushing it a little bit, but I got 2 of them. So I just want to see what they'll do and what they're about. But that color is unbeatable. Isn't it beautiful? Super excited about this. This came today when I was at work. I was waiting on it. I saw when they dropped it off. I was sitting at my desk. I was like, ooh, we got a delivery. We got a delivery. So yeah, this will be really, really beautiful. I'm excited about it, but we're not planting these today. I'm gonna wait till I get all my other evergreens in, and then we'll start planting probably when our temps don't get as cool at night, or I really want to wait, honestly, until I get all my evergreens in. That's honestly what I'm waiting on, because the cooler temps at night don't bother me, and it's not going to hurt the plants. It's probably better for them to be in the ground than it would be for them to stay in their containers anyway. But those are going to be a thing of beauty. What I want to work on today, since it's so gorgeous and I got a couple of hours to spare, I want to start on our walkway down here. I already have some stones out. I'm not really feeling what they're looking like, so I just want to go in and add some fresh ones that I picked up from Lowe's the other day after my last garden project. So let's go do it. Also, you guys, everything is just fleshing out so beautifully still. My hydrangeas flushed out even fuller over the last couple of days. The lamb's ears starting to pop out, and the sedum is already out of the ground. They look like little rosettes. The little rosettes are already popping. That's Autumn Joy up there, and then that's Rockstar Popstar. But yeah, this whole bed right here, it just gets full of lamb's ear. And then I think I have some Mexican petunias and the phlox, even the phlox, you guys, that I planted. I think I have one there, there, and there. Even they are coming up. My coneflowers still aren't up yet, but that's okay. All right, let me show you the walkway. All right, you guys, here is the walkway. And you see, it's just kind of plain right now. We just got a few. I think these are like 16 by 16 concrete pavers. They're not spread in any rhyme or reason. They have settled into the ground very well though, so they're really stable. So, but I'm just not really digging the look. And plus I got a lot of bed renovations going on back here. So I just really want everything to flow and to look really well. So let me show you guys the pavers that we picked up. Also, someone asked me about the Limelight standards that I purchased and how they're doing. They're doing very well. They're very much alive. They're very budded up. I just broke a stem just so I could kind of show you guys. If it'll focus. It's probably not going to focus. Anyway, it's very green in there. So it is, they're doing great. They're very much alive. So here's the one here and the one here. Now, since I have some bed renovations planned out back here, I don't think that they're going to stay in these locations, which stinks because it took me forever to dig these holes. But I do have other plans for them, and they'll be just as beautiful where they're going to go. And then again, they may stay right there. Who knows? I'm not really 100%. I'm like 75% sure. So for comparison, this is the old stone, and that's the new stone. The new stone looks so much better. I did purchase this from Lowe's, if anyone is interested, and I think they were like a little over $8 per stone. So I have one more paver in here, and I'm probably going to go back and end up getting maybe 2 more pavers, just because I want the stepping stones to be I got short legs. Now for my husband, they're probably a perfect length apart, but for me, now the ones towards the end are wonderful width apart, but when you get up towards the top, there's a couple that are a little too far apart for me. So I do have one paver that's left. I kind of wanted it to go right here, but if I need to fix up there, I'm going to use it for up there first, and I can always go back and purchase a couple of more and go and pick them up tomorrow after work. That's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do, I'll get you a little bit closer, but the old pavers excuse me, I still have this cough. I'm going to pop the old pavers up, put them in my little wagon, wheel them off somewhere, and then I want them to be level. I want them to be snug in the ground. I don't want them to be rocking back and forth. Also, I don't want them to where one of the kids can catch a toe on them, especially being out here in this grassy area right here. You can see there's like a little bit of a lip right there. So I'm going to try to get them to go down as much as possible, and also take into consideration the more you walk across them, the more they'll settle down into the earth. These have done a wonderful job with settling, the other ones that I've had. And then I want to go through with some mulch, and not where the grassy area is, but right up in here where the dirt path is. Excuse me, where the dirt path is. I'm just going to put some mulch around those. So it may look like there's a lip around them now, but once I put the mulch in, you won't see that lip, and they'll be kind of smooth, if that makes sense. I'll show you the ones that I did like that up front if I remember. All right, let's get started. Okay, so that last hole had a ton of ants in it that I dug up there where the shovel is. So I'm gonna hold off on that one for a minute. And you can kind of already see like the indentions of where these other ones were. So you can see how much they've settled into the ground once you put them in, which is wonderful. So I'm probably going to be able to use a little bit of that to my advantage, and maybe have to dig a little bit less. Oh, you guys, sorry, I'm breathing like real heavy. Sorry. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of these placed. my main thing right now is just making sure that they're stable and they're not all rocky. You know how you step on a stone and you can feel it kind of move underneath you a little bit? I just want to make sure that they're really secure because my girls run up and down through this path all the time. I don't want any injuries on my part. All right, so I have about 6 more to go, but it's moving along pretty well now that we got the heavy stuff out of the way. Hey you guys, so it is another day. It is the day after the storm. We didn't get any damage. God is good. Prayer works. But we did get a lot of rain, which is good. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything planted in the ground, so none of it got any of the rain. Well, it did. It's sitting underneath the porch right here where I am, so it got a little bit of the rain. We did not get to finish the walkway yesterday because of that, so we are going to finish it today. It's beautiful outside, which it typically is the day after rough storm, but we're going to start spreading the mulch for the walkway, and then I will finally be done with that project. You guys, here is the finished results. I do think I'm going to go back and get one more. I went back the other night, got 2 more. I should have got a third. I wasn't really thinking about how I wanted the entrance of this walkway to start or how far up, so I think I need one more. Also right here, so underneath you can see like there's grass that goes right here, but right here it's just kind of dirt-like. I'm planting moss there, so I'm actually going to kick this back out of the way a little bit. Excuse me. Or I can take some grass plugs and just kind of fill that in. It'll grow in. I still have plenty over here from where I dug it out. So I can actually just go in and fill that in, or just wait for that to spread when it warms up outside a little bit. So I did take this blower and just kind of blow it all off. But now you can see that there's like a teeny tiny lip, but it's not enough for them to get hurt on when they're out here running and hopping and jumping and skipping or doing whatever they do. They're in there, and I'll leave a little bit of a lip because I told you guys previously that they will sink eventually. The ground underneath them, it's just inevitable. They're going to settle, so they're going to settle a little bit. So I'm trying to leave a little bit of leeway in order to give them plenty of room to settle so that they won't be completely sunken into the ground. I mean, if you want them to, if you enjoy that look, hey, go for it. But I just left just a little bit of room in order to give them a little bit of leeway there. So this is it. I love how it turned out. It's beautiful. All the hostas are starting to pop up, so eventually all along this border here. On this side, there's nothing. I do plan on planting some things on this side, but over here it's just a bunch of hostas and hopefully ferns that will I hope my ferns come back. I planted a bunch of Japanese painted fern over here, but I'm not 100% sure that they did okay. We shall see, but I like this much better than last time. And also, like I said, this bottom one here, the mulch will pretty much stop here, and then this part will just start where the grass pathway will be. It's just kind of like part grass, part mulch right now for whatever reason. But it will all stop up there, and the plantings will stop. Well, the plantings will continue on, but the mulch area will probably stop right around in there. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might carry it. Depends on how far down this fence line I want to go. It's how far down we'll carry it all through. But let me step back so you can see all of them, even the ones that are in the grass. So there's my husband's, there's the leaf blower. But yeah, that's it. It just starts right here and it carries all the way up, and I love that so much more. And I love the look of these stones so much more than the previous ones. They don't look so utilitarian. They have a little bit more of a flagstone-ish, a faux flagstone-ish feel. They're just not irregular in shape. They're pretty rectangular in shape. I think these are 12 by 18 for anyone who is wanting to know. They're 12 by 18, and I can't remember how many I have in this pathway. Probably about 16 of them, I guess. And like I said, you can get them at Lowe's and Home Depot, and they're roughly around $8 or $9. All right, you guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out with me today in the windy garden space. It feels so good out here, but woo, it is so windy out. But thank you so much for stopping by. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content. So hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It's totally free to do so, and share it if you know of anyone who may be interested in seeing this kind of content. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.